everyone, Papermaster 47 here, and welcome back to another, I guess, another shipbuilding series. Anyway, yes, so, yeah, today we're going to be building another ship. And hello, Blue Foxy and Grand Builds, hello. I should build that Bowser's airship. Well, for this little series, see, what I'm doing is I'm building a realistic ship. And I was thinking the other day, and I thought, I'm running out of ideas for videos. So I thought, why not build the old, it's been so long, the Noratic, a sister ship. Eh? Could be good, could be bad. So we're going to build the Noratic, a sister ship. And yes, as you see, I have many versions of the Noratic over here. Basically, I wanted to build it sinking, but that didn't really end well. I didn't really get the results I was looking for, so that still needs to be destroyed. But I might keep doing the sinking bit, but so far I'm not sure. Anyway, so regardless of what we're doing, need to think of what the Noratic, what her sister is going to be, because the Noratic is mostly pretty much a cargo turn passenger ship. Is what I was going for. Noratic bow. Okay, I need to see what I saved these as, because Noratic mid and probably Noratic stern over here. I have paintings over here for some reason. So what is the sister to the legendary, well, made legendary by my channel, sister, or the legendary Noratic, going to be? I think that's what we're going to worry about today. So I think I'm going to put her right next to the regular Noratic. So if you guys have any suggestions of what we could turn this beautiful, beautiful ship into, we're going to put it right here. Alright, let's load. Noratic. Bow. That loads. Now, I do remember I do need to do something before we do anything with the ship. Have 3 funnels? Well, I don't think I can do 3 funnels. And this carpet does need to go. On top of the boilers. I realized that too late. And it burnt a hole through the 3rd class area. So that was fun. No, it wasn't. What about 2 funnels? I'm thinking about taking... well, how many propellers does it have? I think I put 2 on it? Or is it just the 1? I'm definitely going to... This just first episode. We're not going to do much. We're just going to go in and remove everything we don't want in, like, that we want to change. So this is pretty much perfecting my first design right here. Is what this first video is. Or removing the imperfections and making the ship better. And I think what I'm going to do... Okay, let me get rid of this carpet before it burns my boat. Alright. Alright, so what I definitely want to do... I'm going to keep the boiler room intact. And I think, yeah, 2 funnels... Well, I don't know. I definitely want to move the reciprocating engine back. Definitely. Whether I want to put a cargo hold in the middle of that... But pretty much... having this engine room right here... and then empty space, and then the electrical doesn't really make sense to me. So I think what I'm going to do is move the either move the electrical in one or move them to the same room and just have like a double compartment. But we will see. I will think about two funnels though. I don't think it'll happen because on any normal ship, realistically speaking, the two boiler rooms can be vented out of one funnel. And mine is one boiler room. Plus, I don't know if I'd have room. Well, alright, so we got the NORADIC, basically. So we're going to go in top to bottom, getting rid of what we don't want. Starting... Okay, I know it's probably a controversial thing I do. I get rid of these first. I can make it longer. I could. But I'd rather have a ship identical. You know, kind of like how Titanic and Olympic were. They were near identical. We're definitely going to change a few. Like this deck house, I want gone. Like, it looks good on the NORADIC. I don't want this to be a staple of ships that I have. Everything north of that seems good. Alright. So, going top to bottom, destroying things we don't want. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Titanic was a little bit different. The Promenade deck was different, but they still, if you put the two side by side, people who don't know the difference will mess that up. So, I'm honestly thinking of making this more passenger than I am cargo. Well, this has got to be... Yeah, we're going to start at the bottom where I want things going. Where I know I want things going. We're going to start down, work our way up. So, I believe we're starting on... I think, F deck? Do I not have that many? D deck? No, E deck. Well, technically, the tank top right here. Alright. This right here is going to get changed. This room's going to be a cargo hold instead. I will put the workers' dining room somewhere else, or their mess hall somewhere else. Like, I've had people argue with me that Titanic and Olympic look the same. I've had people argue with me that Britannic was Titanic, and the Lusitania was Titanic. So, people who don't know some things are definitely going to get some things wrong. Alright. So, since this is going to be our new cargo hold, I'm going to turn the already what we have as a cargo hold into probably the workers. Probably more rooms, actually. This is good, this workspace. Fireman's passageway, I guess you call it. I'm not a big fan of this. I think I'm going to put a second boiler room in. Yeah. But anyway, this reciprocating engine has got to go. I'm going to put it in here, remove the storage above it, and put it somewhere else. Or just not put it back in. Alright. But the engine has to go. For now. Okay, this is going to become something, but I'm not sure. But who knows? We may have, Alright. I keep breaking the floor. I feel like we need the floor. Alright. So I think that's how I'm going to structure these videos. We're going to start probably at the bottom of the ship and work our way up. But I'm just doing this quick little video because I do not really have time to record today. I do have somewhere I need to be in half an hour. So, alright. So, oh, I didn't know this was missing. Great. But if we go, I know this design for a ship is safe. Relatively speaking, because, say if a torpedo hits here, at the bridge, roughly the bridge, this is the boiler room. Now granted, you can just seal off both sides, seal off both watertight doors, and it's going to be stuck in one compartment. With over here, this is just dead space. So even if it floods, it's not going to do much. Unless these windows break under the pressure of the water, very well could be a possibility. You'll be fine. Your ship's not going to flood much. Alright. Alright. Do I want to put a different engine in here? Or maybe two propellers instead of the one. We might do that instead. Two propellers, two boiler rooms. We're gonna do probably... what else can we do? Definitely I want to change up the passenger orientation, because if you do look at the boat, third class does not have any access to the deck. Second class has the whole big stern deck house, and I think I'm gonna stick with that. We're gonna see how this goes. Alright. Alright. So, honestly, I did not think I would be building a sister ship to this, but, you know, things happen. Oh, this leads into the storage room. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna get rid of this storage room. If we need to move the bulkhead, we'll move the bulkhead. Not yet. But I think this is gonna be our new twin engine room. Right here, the cargo hatch can go, opening up who knows how much space. Funnel can stay in the same place. In fact, I think I'm going to change the color of the funnel to... See, we have orange. I think I'm going to change it to maybe orange, and then a white stripe, and then... like... Alright, you guys will see when we get to it. I forgot to put a title for what we're doing in this video. Crap. Okay, this can go. This propeller shaft... Well, if we're gonna put two, I don't think we're gonna need this here, so... Alright, we're gonna get rid of that. sorry about that, guys. A little interruption, but it's fine. Okay, so I know I'm not as energetic as usual. So technically, I don't know if you would call this a building another ship. I might just change that to remodeling a ship. But I was looking at the differences between White Star liners and Cunard liners, and I noticed it was different. So these, I feel like, are going to be moved to here. In here with the engines, like probably in the middle, to give a more compact design. This all can be storage. Like, honestly, this all can be storage. I really don't care what happens to this room, if we are going to need it to begin with. But this is just to... If this ship takes place in 1927, we're going to have... was that World War One? In World War One? Roughly, probably a year after, so... We are in the middle of, I think, both World Wars. So, naturally, a good business strategy, and, in case the Germans don't like us anymore, because, they lost. But no offense to Germany, but anyway. So, So naturally, we would want to make the ship a little, probably faster, in case this needs to be turned into a troop ship, or maybe a hospital ship. It's going to have to be a little bit faster in order to outrun torpedoes. And I realize this is probably not post-World War One, but oh well, we'll figure that out. We'll figure something out at least. I also do want to make it so that every compartment, whether this be good or bad, whether this saves or screws the ship, I do want to make it so that every compartment you can get out of if the watertight doors were shut. Because I realize that's a big problem with this design already. That if you're in here and they close the watertight doors, you have no way out, pretty much. Here, you would have had no way out before I removed the floor. This, you could have climbed up to here and climbed up the ladder. It's kind of like an escape. Here, you'd be fine. But pretty much, the back of the ship is what I'm worried about. Alright, so all of this is ripped out. Complete remodeling. Alright, now up here, for D-Deck, I like that. This is going to be changed into not storage. This is going to be a workman's mess hall, and or more rooms. Because we have 2 boiler rooms. We're probably gonna need more boilers or more workers to work those boilers. So this entire thing can go. And we're going to do this with the second one real quick. Pretty much right after we're done with this. And this is a bedroom. I tunneled right into a bedroom. Right into 2 rooms. Oh, wow. Whoops. Oh, well. You won't even recognize this ship by the end of it. Oh, no, you're going to be able to recognize it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So now, a big gaping hole in your ship. Something you don't want, but we'll be fine. Alright. So that's probably going to be, honestly, I think I'm going to move this over to here. And then put, because this is going to get rid of. And then just put the controls, like, at the base. Because if our new storage is up there, you know. Alright, let's get rid of this. Alright. Alright. And this will also give us more room for lifeboats as well. As you can see here, you know, when this was here, you have a lot of walk room between the lifeboats. We're going to fix that. The funnel casing can stay where it is. Alright, this is going to be covered up anyway, so... What is this? Oh, this is like the entrance to the grand staircase, or first class entrance. So I think I'm going to change this. I might break away the wall here. And just make this one big, like, dining room, kind of like how Titanic had. And then... the first class is definitely going to be getting more rooms. For sure. Actually, this might just be the rooms. Like the first class rooms. Like the regular rooms and then the suites, I think I'll keep where they are. Alright. So that's good there. That all seems good right there. I might make this one have a gap. But there are going to be, like, 2 lifeboats right here. So, I think we'll be fine. This has to go. These lifeboats aren't going to be on the ship anymore, but I think we'll be fine. Don't tell nobody, though. Pack doesn't care about public safety. No, I'm kidding. Alright. Honestly, I was running out of ideas of what to upload on, for the channel. And I figured, oh, I might as well do something I've been wanting to do for a while now. And that's, make a sister ship to, the Neurotic. So, a lot of this needs changed. I'm just thinking of how much I could get away with changing without completely gutting the ship. Like, I don't want to completely get rid of everything. In fact, I might just have the grand staircase be 2 levels instead of the 3 and just give that space to the third class, because let's be honest, the 1920s, we're going to have a little more third class than we would first, second, third, or first and second. I might give, I don't know though, kind of like the first class where they are. And plus, if I was giving the third class the grand staircase, or where the grand staircase was, I'd have to take all that out, and I really don't want to. I think it might be necessary, though. So, I'm thinking we're gonna have maybe 3 to 5 ships. This is this is going to be called the Oceanic, or the Noradic class of liners. That's what I'm gonna call these, the Noradic class. I definitely want 3 to 5 ships. I think would be a good amount. So, like, eventually, I want like some pretty big. Like, this is just starting. This is like the 1890s Oceanic class for the White Star Line. Like, it's not much, but until I feel comfortable building bigger ships, or until I get comfortable building ships, we're not going to do anything too crazy yet. Though I can only imagine what this is going to be like when we have, like, 5 funneled ships. Well, this is technically 1929, or 28, sorry. The next ship would be 1929. When we get into the span of the World Wars, or we might even be in the span of the World Wars, I'm not actually 100% sure. I'm gonna have to move the crew area, or I'm gonna have to move their rooms. Sorry, I'm gonna have to move the kitchen. Alright, so this stairway can go, probably. Unless I want to keep something like this for third class so that they can access the deck. Alright, so far the ship's looking not too different. 2 major differences I wanted between this and the Noradic. And I don't know what I'm going to call this ship yet, but I'm going to let you guys pick that one, just like how we picked the Noradic. I want you guys to pick the name for this ship in the comments or the live chat. I will pick my favorite, at least, or maybe let you guys vote. I wanted a stripe around there, and I want a stripe around the bottom. My sister hit my window with a volleyball. But I don't know whether I want the stripe above the waterline or on it. I think I'm gonna put it on the waterline. Like, instead of red here, we're gonna have a white line, kind of like how Lusitania, Mauritania had. So we're gonna get doing that. Alright, so the crew's gonna have to be moved, which, honestly, they're getting a giant post-storage unit. Actually, I can make 2 levels of cargo for if I so choose. Instead of just having, I don't know, that might be a little weird having 2 big forms of the ship's weight in just the front. Might be just a little weird. A little bit weird. So, I don't know if we're still... I definitely think I'm going to have one more ship. I think 4 ships in a class would be good. I'm going to have 1 ship, more similar to the Noradic, where it has 1 propeller, and we're just going to change up a few things on it. Like, instead of, like, this is going to have 2 propellers. The Noradic's going to have 1. So, the propeller, I'm going to knock out the propeller real quick. Because we don't need it yet. Or we don't need it here anymore. We can just keep the rudder, honestly. this can all be changed or destroyed or filled in right like that. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end it here. Or after I get this line in. I might do one more thing to the ship. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take out the workers area in the kitchen. I'm gonna have to get rid of, so I will do that before we sign off. So that front bit's gonna be cargo. There's probably no way I'm gonna be able to have a kitchen right there. I might keep that as like anchor chain or something. Keep it just that little bit more realistic, because we do have one anchor. That's all we need, right? One anchor. No? Okay, we probably should put a second, but we're fine. Oh my gosh. Whew. Almost done, guys. Almost done. So I'm definitely gonna make one more ship. More like the Neuratic, where it's gonna have one propeller and like no white line, and then I'm gonna have one like this new one. I think that looks really good myself, but that's just me. I think that's just me at least. Alright, going down into here. All of this gets taken out, except for that. All of this can go. Goodbye. Crowded rooms. Hello. Probably more crowded rooms. And a mess hall. I think the floor can go too, because honestly, until we get the until we get the hatch in, like the cargo hatch in, I don't see like a use for this room yet. Unless this is gonna be like the, I don't know, mail room, like a mail room or something. I was trying to think what's on Titanic's lower decks. Mail room, I guess? I don't know. I think I might stick with that. And then up to here I'll break, because I know I'm not going to need this much room, but it's like it's a fresh start. Is pretty much what I'm going for. So yeah. All right. Whoops! I needed that. That's the wall. That's the double wall, actually. You know, because we're fancy. We have two walls instead of one. You know, or like 6-foot thick walls. Because why not? You can set a cup of coffee down on that porthole, and my grandfather's words, not mine. You could put a cup of coffee on the porthole and just let it sit there, or you know, don't. Because if we hit like if a wave rocks us, your coffee's going all over your room. That'd be funny to watch, actually. Just hopefully it's not hot coffee, because oh god, that'll burn you. That'll burn you pretty bad. I broke that. Probably when I was putting in the. Alright. So until we get the cargo hold in, oh, we have a wall left. I did not want to break that. Just do that so that they're in front of the windows. And this one, or the portholes. Sorry. There we go. And then 1, 2, we'll do that. Alright, so cargo. So this is done. This is gone. Um, this will be changed. We'll probably start with the crew stuff next episode. Um, anything for first class? Second class, I really like second class myself. This bothers me. This just staircase in the middle of the room. So I might move that and take out a room or two, but I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do here. Alright, and I think that's going to be it for this first episode, because I gotta go. So in the next episode, we're going to, uh, we're definitely going to start remodeling. I think we'll start down and work our way up. A few of these lifeboats have to go. We'll get those next episode. Honestly, I should have recorded this when I had more time, but, you know. Oh well. So that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's see the two soon-to-be sisters side by side. Would you look at that? I do want to change the bridge wings a little bit, but we'll get to that. So, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!